Alright, it's Tuesday, so we're doing some back exercises today, starting out with the good old pull-ups, doing them on rings here with a weighted backpack. I'm guessing about 20 pounds of dumbbells inside. So we're just starting off with pull-ups because, and like I've said before, I think pull-ups are a great body weight exercise, and it's a full body exercise, so I want to start off here before I fatigue any other muscle groups. But you see, I go from a weighted pull-up straight into just a body weight pull-up. So I mean, you can this is kind of a drastic effect, but you can kind of see how losing 20 pounds makes a big difference, right? I mean, I was fatigued to the point where I could do 0 pull-ups, and then all of a sudden you can do 2 more. So definitely try and pay attention to your weight. Just it's all the big weight loss stories that make news and the headlines, but even just losing a little bit for you, losing maybe 5-10 pounds, that can have a big difference and a big impact on your daily life as well. So don't feel like you have to lose 100-200 pounds to make a difference. Every pound counts, and whatever is best for you is best for you. So just keep that in mind. But here I just go from easier progression to an easier progression with the assisted pull-ups, and see, by here I'm pretty fatigued, so I do those 3 times, and then I finish. After that, I do some straight leg raises here. I'm trying to work on the core a little bit, also the hip flexors a little bit. Just trying to strengthen those and get my ab work and some of that grip and hanging work in as well. So a good body weight exercise just to add some more control to my motions and movements. But I'll go immediately from the straight leg version to the tucked version, and I'll just go ahead and use the weights to make it a little bit more difficult for the tucked version, because obviously bending at the knees makes this movement quite a bit easier. But after this one, we'll go right into some scapular pull-ups. So this just kind of finishes off the grip and the back exercise. So instead of going through the full motion, just kind of squeezing the shoulders as you move up, it works on the lower portion of the pull-up movement, and it also works on the grip a little bit as well. But after doing those, I'm gonna come and do this resistance band row. I like the row exercise. You can incorporate it if you have a bar to do kind of an Australian pull-up as well. Just kind of a straight pull movement compared to the low to high movement of a pull-up. You can definitely feel it in your shoulders, and this goes by pretty quick too. So I like to throw this in whenever I can, and you might see me throw it in multiple in different days as well. So after that, we'll do some straight arm pull downs. Build straight arm scapular strength. Just a key tip. Imagine you're trying to snap the bar in half to lock out your elbows, so that you get the bulk of the stress on your kind of the serratus, the sides of the upper sides and lats, instead of your triceps. If you're feeling it a lot in your triceps, you might be bending your arms and kind of doing a tricep extension. So try and drop the weight and keep the movement form cleaner in order to get that benefit. But here I'll go straight into a face pull. It's a great exercise for the rear delts, the shoulders, also a little bit of the back as well. I've already hit most of the big back exercises like the pull-ups and the rows, so I like to throw this in to just because face pulls are something that hits that rear area well, that's often neglected. So I just like to throw that in. But after that, we're going to go to do some Do some more pull-ups just to finish off the back and the biceps. You see me holding a 10-pound dumbbell there, but I'll go from the pull-up to a chin-up, which is gonna hit the bicep a lot more. So I just decided to change it up from all chin-ups, just to change up my routine a little bit and get a little bit more variety in, just to keep me motivated. But you see the pull-ups, you see, has hit the chin-ups, affected the chin-ups quite a bit as well. So you see how all these movements are related, and you know, so depending on the order you do them, the number of reps you do for each exercise might not be the same. So don't focus too much on that, and just focus on giving it your all no matter what exercise you're doing. But here I go straight from the pull-ups and the chin-ups to a resistance band bicep curl, just to finish up the bicep curl, workout. Right, so we're going down in progressions, going a little bit easier each time, and to get the maximum time under tension and workout completed on the muscle group. But after that, that's it for back and bicep. So we're just going to do some work on the ground with the abs, and in this case, doing some seated leg raises on the floor. Just because, like I've said, the hip flexors strength is one of the weaknesses that I've noticed. So it's something that I try to address just once a week. I don't like this exercise. It's pretty tough. So, you know, on the other hand, because it feels tough, that means it's something that I need to do more of. Right, so I just throw it in at the end of the back day, because I do the leg raises, and it's I can't do it as much on leg day because I'm exhausted by then. So I like to throw it in back day just to get a little bit of rep and time to train that a little bit. So hopefully we'll see the growth on that. But that's it for back day. We're just going into our ab routine here to finish off. Remember, just keep your legs straight. You see me drop a band here to keep the reps going. So on back day, I do a little bit more ab work with the raises and the tucked raises and the seated seated leg raise, L sit kind of. So I might drop, but just keep it doesn't matter what weight you do, just getting the reps in is a big help each and every day for your consistency. So I'll go from the bands to the side lateral raise with the bag of rice here, and just remember, try to extend and contract at the top. See, I could use some work there. Right? I don't know if I'm going all the way up. Maybe I am, but something to keep in mind as you're doing these exercises. But another thing to keep in mind is that they only take about 20 seconds, right? So giving your all for 20 seconds at a time is going to have benefits as long as you do them each and every day. But then here, remember to keep your back flat on the mat, bend your legs if you have to, drop the weight if you have to. But we're going to go for time here to finish off. I like this exercise. I think if you keep your form straight, you can really get a good contraction in your abs, as well as the legs and the hip flexors a little bit as well. But after we drop the rigid straight leg version, we're just going to go straight into the body weight version from side to side, just to kind of tire out the lower abs a little bit more. So you see I did the hip flexor exercises today, so I'm feeling pretty fatigued. Taking a quick break with my legs tucked and elevated, and then just finishing it off for that last few seconds. You know, just a few seconds at a time. It's going to help you build that strength. So after that, we'll go into the side plank rotations to finish off. But that's going to be it for another workout. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope you guys are thinking about what you guys can do to keep a little bit more healthy day to day. But subscribe for daily reminders, and I'll see you guys next time. Appreciate it. Thanks.